But how's it, dudes and honey flues? It's your boy Break here, and today we are here with a recap of the July 12th edition of SmackDown. If you guys are ready to get into this, let me know by leaving a comment down below telling me, guys, what was your favorite part of the show. And without further ado, we got our trusty notepad, so let's get into it. Alright, so the show started off with Tiffany Stratton coming out. This is her first appearance ever since she won the Women's Money in the Bank. You know, she was all out there, yeah guys, it's Tiffy time. I have the money in the bank. I'm gonna cash it in whenever I feel like it. This, that, and the third. You know, that random bullshit that they always come out saying. And then Bayley comes out to interrupt her. And since she's the champ, she's like, look, Tiffy, I'm the champ. This is my time, alright? So step aside. And then while Bayley is still doing all the talking, Queen Nia, feel me? Queen Nia comes out, and one thing that I've been trying to understand with this year's King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring, why are we not getting King and Queen? Like, I'm not asking for a King Booker or a King Sheamus. Just bring the damn crown. I mean, week one of Gunther having it, he was holding around. I think week one Nia was holding around. Now they're just not bringing the crown around at all. Yeah, it's cool to say, oh, they won the King of the Ring, they won the Queen of the Ring, but where's the crown? Like, give us something. But Nia's out there, she's talking about, Bayley, look, I done beat your ass before, and I've even put you on the shelf. And then Bayley's like, you know, you're not even talking to little Miss Hugger Bayley anymore. And then Nia hits her with this line. She's like, I know you're not the Hugger Bayley anymore. Who are you? BBL Bayley? And when I say, I mean, shit, she ain't lying. Bayley packing back there. But Bayley been packing. I mean, ever since she was Hugger Bayley, that thing was thangin'. But you feel me? Back to scheduled programming. Nia's talking big shit, talking about when she gets to SummerSlam, she is going to victimize Bayley. And then Bayley points out, yeah, if you do so happen to beat me, you know, Tiffy back here, she might cash in on you. And then Nia says, man, I'm not worried about her. She my little chew toy. Next thing you know it, Stratton, Jax, they jump Bayley, they putting the works on her, they giving the old stomp down. Then Michin, I don't know why they're not calling her Mia Yim, but she comes to help. And then next thing you know it cuts to commercial. And then coming back from commercial, we're in the middle of a match between Nia Jax and Michin. So far with that match, it was a pretty solid match, you know, back and forth. Michin has the advantage at some points, hitting a nice tornado DDT, showing off her great talents. That's probably why she's always on NXT and going back and forth on SmackDown. I mean, hey, great talent, so keep it up, Michin. And then there was at one point, I think, Jax was giving Michin the stink face and then knocked off an eyelash. And then at another point, you know, referring back to the whole BBL Bayley thing, Nia Jax was mooning Bayley, smacking all them glorious Samoan cheeks. Look, whatever. But at the end of the day, Stratton, she distracts the referee trying to help Jax by leaving the kendo stick and going on the other side of the ring, distracting the ref. Jax tries to use the kendo stick, Michin knocks it out, and then Michin almost came, she came this close to winning the match. Didn't happen. Jax ends up winning the match, and then Bayley gets into the ring, she attacks Jax, and then Stratton, she attacks Bayley. They beat her down once again, and then once the beatdown is over, everyone's like, cash in, cash in, cash in. And Stratton taking 10 years just to make up her mind. And right when she's about to cash it in, Jax stops her. She's like, what you doing? What you doing? Oh, yeah. Then they just walk off. Okay. And then we cut to a Bloodline promo, and all it pretty much was Solo introducing each member of the Bloodline. Next, and then we finally get to see more Baron Corbin in action, but for some reason it's in a tag team match with Apollo Crews, who still doesn't have a solid character, going against Legado del Fantasma. I got that right. Consisting of Carrillo and Garza. The match itself was pretty good. Everyone got to show their amazing talents, especially Corbin. One thing about me, I've always been a Corbin fan ever since he got moved up to the main roster the first time. But so far they have been dropping the ball with him. And then he went back to NXT, reinvented himself, came back, and then like in limbo for a while. But ever since then, I've still been a Corbin fan. And then there was at one point, you would think Cruz would be the high flyer. No, Corbin does assisted toss out the ring, and I mean it was chef's kiss. That was beautiful. But then match progresses, and we almost had a point where Cruz and Corbin got the pin, but no, you know, since everyone's favorite person, he had to get involved. Elektra Lopez, she's distracting the ref. Santos comes out of nowhere, bam! I mean, that was a clean knee. Next thing you know, Garza gets the 1, 2, 3. Get him out of here. Next. And after a commercial break, we get an Andrade interview. You know, when they do the empty arena interviews, they had one of those. Pretty much it was talking about how he had a MVP-like performance in Money in the Bank, and he gets asked, what's next? And then this jealous ass nigga, Carmelo Hayes, he just comes out of nowhere talking about, nah man, I'm the real MVP, I'm the real Swagger P. You know what, you ain't even nothing like that. And then Andrade, he says he's next. So within the coming future, we got Carmelo Hayes and Andrade going at it. I can't wait to see that, because I've been wanting to see more Andrade, you know, with the whole AEW stuff going on. Well, not the AEW stuff going on, but how he was treating AEW. Hell, the dude's been back in WWE since Royal Rumble, and so far we haven't got much Andrade other than that speed bullshit. But moving on, there was also another backstage scene where Piper Niven and Chelsea Green, they're waiting at Nick Aldis's office, ready to bother the shit out of him. And then Pretty Deadly comes to his office looking to make the Pretty Deadly, what they call it? The Pretty Deadly musical. I mean, look, I like Pretty Deadly. Get them back in the ring, okay? Me personally, a nice little feud with DIY. That could be something. That could be like back in the day NXT worthy. That would be pretty cool. Let me know down in the comments below. And then we get an in-ring promo by none other than LA Knight. And all he's out there for is to give us what we need. And that is a US title shot with Logan Paul. Look, LA Knight, he did not come to play. He went to Nick Aldis, got the sucker written up, contract, invest, pulls it out. Nick Aldis signed it, LA Knight signed it. All we need is the Logan Paul signature. We're gonna get a Logan Paul interview, promo, whatever the hell he wants to do. Brock Lesnar. And then that's that. I can't wait to see what happens next. Later on in the show, we also get a little backstage segment between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. And if you guys know, it may be some, it may not be some, who really knows. But they've been stirring the pot with this whole Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes thing, because if you know from back in the day. But Cody, he's backstage, he's thinking about the whole Bloodline situation. Kevin Owens isn't there, he's taking care of his family, but Orton's there, and he's telling Cody, look man, something does pop off, I will have your back. And since niggas all coming after your title, I'm gonna be there too. And come on now, look Cody, look who you're talking to. Look who you're talking to. Look, Cody, you better be ready, cause Randy, he's coming for you. I can't wait for it. And then we get a nice and splendid women's match between Blair Davenport and Naomi. Me personally, it was a good match, good back and forth. Davenport, I don't know much about her, but after watching that match with her and Naomi, hey, the fan bar has went up. The fan bar has went up because there was this one point where where they were in the corner, and Davenport jumps from the bottom rope all the way to the top rope and jumps, hitting Naomi's injured arm, and then me personally, that was a nice little move that I saw that I really liked. But at the end of the day, Naomi gets the win, and she's talking about that glow, all that bull. Look, let's move on. But after that match, we did get another backstage moment where Naomi meets up with Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill. They reunite, say, "Hey, girl, we missed you. Girl, you out there doing your thing. Period. Da 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 da." But Bianca and Jade, they were there to see Nick Aldis as well, and then they revealed to Pretty Deadly and Green and Nevin that Nick Aldis isn't even there. But Bianca and Jade said they had to go, and they peaced out. And then Davenport, she walks up to Naomi and says, "You know what, even though I lost this some bullshit, the better woman won." They shook hands. Davenport walked off. And then here comes Green and Nevin. They walk out of Aldis' office, and they said, "Bitch, he's not even there." Like, what the hell? I mean, Bianca and Jade already said that, but yeah, they have to find out for themselves. Then they walk off, and then Davenport attacks Naomi from behind. So that feud has been continued. Can't wait to see more from that. And then we get the main event match between DIY putting their newly won belts up against the former champions in A-Town Down Under. And y'all, week by week, we are getting that Austin Theory face turn. I mean, y'all, the writing is in your face. Week before, Waller keeps putting Theory in these situations where they're standing side by side, but then Waller gets out the way, Theory gets hit, and Theory's like, I got hit, bro. What's up? And then Waller, he just. I was like, me personally, I don't know. I'm not. It's like I want to like him, but I just don't like Waller. I just don't like Grayson Waller for some reason. But hey, kudos to him. He made it this far, and he's still doing his thing. But to the match, A-Town Down Under, they get a good start off from the match. They have like that good control for like the first couple of minutes, and then DIY, they start doing their thing, bada bing, bada boom. But there was one thing that I kind of noticed. Waller and Ciampa were both the legal men, and somehow Ciampa is on the outside corner of the ring, and Waller, he goes for this outside tornado DDT, but it kind of gets messed up. I don't know if that was a botch or was that supposed to happen. Me personally, I think that was a botch, but I don't know what was supposed to happen. But we move on. But the ending of this match comes from Waller and Theory. They tried to do DIY's move, meet me in the middle. Ciampa gets out the way, and Waller hits Theory in his leg. And then Waller tries to roll up Ciampa, doesn't get the 3 count. And then Waller tries to go for a knee. Ciampa gets out the way, hits Theory. And then next thing you know it, Waller gets hit with the Shatter Machine, and then gets hit with the Meet Me in the Middle. 1, 2, 3. DIY retains the tag team titles. And while Ciampa and Gargano are celebrating on the outside of the ring, Waller and Theory, they're having some back and forth. Next thing you know it, Jacob Fatu's ass come down the ring. Boom! Bulldozes Waller. Actually, he hit Theory. Then he goes to Waller. Then he attacks DIY. He took out these guys by himself. No help at all. That is what a real enforcer does. That's me personally, y'all. What the people were saying about Jacob Fatu before coming to WWE, what they were saying was true. He is overshadowing he's the most recent member of the Bloodline, and he is by far my favorite. He's giving character. He's giving moveset. He's giving some. I don't even know how to explain it. What's the word? Aura? That's what people say nowadays. I can feel his aura coming out through the screen. And that's what we need. Tama Tonga, me personally, they should give him more time to express his character. Because when he does it, I like that. Let him do more. And Tonga Loa, I really don't know much about him, but you know, when you look at the Bullet Club stuff and like look back on his New Japan work, I mean, me personally, he's like at the bottom of the list for me with this whole new Bloodline thing. But out comes the rest of the Bloodline. Solo, he talks about, you know, I'm the tribal chief now. Everyone gonna acknowledge me. My brother Jimmy, he didn't acknowledge me. He out. Paul Heyman, he didn't acknowledge me. He out. Everybody just acknowledge me. Nigga, ain't nobody. I don't even do this no more. The only person, look, he right there, y'all. That's the tribal chief. That's Roman Reigns. That's the only person I'm gonna acknowledge. You feel me? Hello. Put the ones in the chat if you feel me. But out comes Cody Rhodes, and Cody Rhodes is already on straight business. He talking about you, me, SummerSlam. I'm gonna get it done. You feel me? We gonna tussle. But if it was up to me, we will be tussling right now. And Cody, I don't know what the education was like in Georgia, but you are surrounded by some Tongans, some Lowans, and Samoans, and Polynesian sauce. Okay? It's 4 against 1. And with Jacob Fatu, that's probably like 8 on 1. They get to beating them down. Boom, doom, doom. Then here comes Orton. His old ass. What he gonna do? I'm sorry, Randy, if you're watching this. Look, I love you. You know you're my favorite of all time, but what the hell you gonna do? It's still 4 on 2. They still whooping ass. Next thing you know, they take them to the outside. Cody gets tied up in the ropes and has to watch Randy Orton get triple powerbomb through the announce table. And then they end off with, what the hell about it? I'm telling you, look, I'm gonna let them cook a little bit more on this new Bloodline stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love it. But they're a bootleg they're a bootleg Bloodline. But I do like the little parallels that they're doing, because you know you got the tribal chief, the new wannabe tribal chief, and then you got the brothers, and then you got the what did they call them? The I forgot the word. But all they need now, hold on. The enforcer, that's what he's called. But all they need now is a new wise man. And me personally, y'all, for long time watching fans, y'all already know who the masses really want. But if y'all guys do want a new wise man in the new Bloodline, hey, let me know who y'all want to see. Alright guys, that was the recap of SmackDown July 12th. This was my first time doing this, so please cut me a little bit of slack, okay? I'm pretty sure the next time this will be done a little bit better, probably, I don't know. But if you guys want to see me do more of these, please let me know down in the comments. That's pretty much all I have all for you guys today. And yeah, watch wrestling.
Yay!